All right, yeah, it's like it cut off. But yeah, if you die and go to heaven, why did the Lord Yahweh ask Cain, where's Abel at, man? All right, if you die and go to heaven, like a lot of Israelites is teaching. And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground, man. So when Abel was dead, the Lord told Cain that Abel's voice was crying out of the ground. Did it say Abel was crying to Yahweh in heaven? And he was sitting on the right hand of Yahweh Shai, speaking to Yahweh about Cain killing him? No, it said his blood was crying in the earth, man. So Abel, when he died, he went into Sheol, the underworld, which is inside the earth. That's why his voice was crying to the Lord from out of the ground, man. All right, and your voice is part of your spirit, because even when you read Deuteronomy, it tell you that we heard Yahweh's voice and we didn't see no similitude. So we heard the spirit of the Lord, man, in Deuteronomy the 4th chapter. All right, so the Lord said he heard Abel's voice in the ground. And you also have scientists in Germany, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know where the hell they at, but you can look them up. They put a camera inside the earth, man, deep inside those holes in the earth. And they heard screaming, man. All right, so, you know what I'm saying? There's a place of rest and torment inside the earth, man. All right, they make movies on it, man, called Journey to the Center of the Earth. On all these hollow earth stuff, man. You even got documentaries that talk about Nazis and shit trying to get to the hollow earth, man, inside the earth. And things called a Gartha, all right? Different doctrines of Gentiles knowing that there's actual dwelling places inside the earth, man. All right, so, and the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? He said, I know not, am I my brother's keeper? And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground, man. So, it didn't say that Abel was crying to Yahweh, right? And then it says, and now thou art cursed from the earth, which has opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from the hand, right? And remember, the earth opened her mouth with Korah, and Korah went to Sheol, man. It says Sheol in the Hebrew. All right. And it says your soul can go to Sheol in Proverbs, man. It says save your kid. You supposed to whoop your child so you can save their soul from hell, which is Sheol. All right. So a soul can go to Sheol, and a soul is a spirit. All right. And Sheol's in the ground. And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. So your voice is part of your spirit. So Abel wasn't crying to Yahweh in the heavens. He was crying inside the earth unto Yahweh, all the way to trying to make his prayers go up unto the heavens, man. Because our prayers go up into the heavens, man. Let's see if I can get a precept on that. All right. Shalak. All right, our prayers are supposed to go up, and that's what he was doing when he died. He was praying. All right, Slakia. Yeah, prayer go up, man. This is second Israel, Lord willing. Dang. Slakia. I don't know exactly the verse that talk about the prayers ascending. That's the one. I know it's one in the pocket for talk about your prayers can pierce the clouds. Slakia. 1 second, Israel. Hopefully I get it real quick, cause this camera about to die. Just to warn y'all. So Lord willing. I ain't gonna get it because it's a scripture in the Apocrypha that does talk about the prayer of the righteous pierce the clouds, man. So that's what Abel was doing. He was praying to the Lord in the underworld, right? What he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. Remember, the life is in the blood, all right? His voice was in the ground, man. And this is Abel. It didn't say he was in heaven. Somebody show me a scripture where it says Abel was in heaven. It said that his voice, here it is in this verse, Genesis 4:10. Abel is dead in Genesis 4:10, man. And his voice is crying. So that's his after death. His voice is crying to the Lord out of the ground, man. Now I'm going to get the Book of Enoch, right? Which I know a lot of Israelites hate Enoch, right? Which it talks about Abel being in Sheol. It says Sheol, or the underworld. And thence I went to another place, and he showed me in the west another great high mountain and of hard rock. And there was 4 hollow places, deep, wide, and very smooth. How smooth are the hollow places, and deep and dark to look at. And there were 4 hollow places in it, deep and very smooth. 3 of them were dark and 1 bright. And there was a fountain of water in its midst. Right, this talking about inner earth. And I said, how smooth are these hollow places? Right, they talk about the hollow earth, and deep and dark to view. Then Raphael answered, one of the holy angels who was with me, and said unto me, the hollow places have been created for these very purpose, that the spirits of the souls of the dead should assemble therein, right? So they go to this hollow place in the earth, the dead. Yeah, that all the souls of the children of man should assemble there, right? They all go to one place, right? And these places have been made to receive them till the day of their judgment, until their appointed period, right? That appointed time, till the appointed period, till the great judgment comes upon them. I saw the spirits of the children of men who were dead, and their voices went forth to heaven and made suit like Cain, right? Like Abel's, like not Cain, but Abel's voice cried unto the Lord, right? He saw children of man who were dead, and their voice went forth to heaven and made suit. Then I asked Raphael, the angel who was with me, and I said unto him, this spirit, whose is it, whose voice goeth forth to make suit? And there's scriptures that tell you that your soul can be in Sheol, man. A soul is a spirit. I saw the spirit of a dead man making suit, and his voice went forth to heaven and made suit. And I asked Raphael, the angel who was with me, and he said unto him, this spirit who maketh suit, whose is it, whose voice goeth forth and maketh suit to heaven? So he's not in heaven, he's in Sheol, the hollow place in the earth. But his voice is crying to the Lord from out of this hollow place to heaven. All right? And he answered me, saying, this is the spirit which went forth from Abel. Remember, Abel cried to the Lord from out of the ground, whom his brother Cain slew. And he makes his suit against him till his seed is destroyed from the face of the earth, and his seed is annihilated from among the seed of man. So you got niggas talking about you just die and go to heaven. You think Abel is in heaven talking about, forgive him, brother. Forgive Cain, brother, for killing me, brother. I forgive you, brother. Now we in heaven chilling with Yahweh. You think he's in that spirit, man, after he done killed them? And they supposed to both be in heaven according to a lot of Hebrew Israelites doctrine. So now they just both in heaven, waiting to be reincarnated in the 4th and 3rd generation. That's foolishness, man. All right, it said he's praying for his seed to be destroyed, man. He makes a suit against him till his seed is destroyed from the face of the earth, and his seed is annihilated from amongst the seed of men. All right, so you think they both? You know what I'm saying? He's praying for his destruction, man. He's not up in heaven with Cain, and they both in heaven and waiting to be reincarnated the 3rd and 4th generation. No, he's wishing all evil on that nigga, man. He killed them, man. How you gonna be? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Then I asked regarding it, and regarding all the hollow places, why are as one separated from the other? Like it talk about that in the chasm in Luke 16, man. All right, with the rich man and the poor man. And he answered me and said unto me, these 3 have been made that the spirits of the dead might be separated and such divisions has been made for the spirit of the righteous. All right, so like, come on, man. The Lord is about separatism. You think he's going to all bundle us all one and we all sit next to Yahweh in heaven? No, man. Yahweh is a separatist, man. He has separate places for you, man. It talks about chambers in the Apocrypha. It says the souls of the dead asked in the grave. So why is the souls in the ground, man? Even in the book of Ezra. He said, Uriel the archangel said it, man. Did not the souls in their grave asked on these fashions? How long shall it be till the world is pretty much destroyed, man? And the resurrection come unto life? That's in the book of Ezra, man. So clearly, Abel, he's wishing death and destruction on Cain, man. He's not in heaven with him, all right? Even David is not in heaven, man. Let's get that. What'd you say? And this also proved when Yahushua died, he went to the underworld as well, man. Because it said he wouldn't leave his, Slakia. Where we at? Alright, but either way it goes, Slakia. It said that David is not ascended in the heavens, man. Alright. Right, talking about, and David was speaking about the resurrection of Yahushua, that his soul was not left in hell. Right? Because Yahushua went to, they call it Abyssus or Abysos, which is the bottomless pit. And Romans